Hey everybody, welcome to How Kelly Sees It, Halloween edition. I got my good friend back here, Ghostface, hanging out with us today to discuss some HHN 2024 information with us today, and I'm super excited. Okay.
That's monstrous.
Monstrous. All right, we're in the park. It was so easy. I can't. First question. No one asked. No one's here to ask. I'm just here to answer, okay? So what is Halloween Horror Nights? First thing, Halloween Horror Nights is an event that takes place at Universal Studios. It can be Hollywood or Florida, but today we're focused on Florida because that's where I live. And I've never been to Hollywood, so I can't speak to them. But this event has 10 haunted houses. Think about, haunted trails, things that pop out, details, all that stuff. That's what you're thinking of? That's correct. Scare zones. There's 5 scare zones. Those are little areas, kind of like, if anybody that watches this is from North Carolina, South Carolina, Scarewinds at Carewinds has a bunch of scare zones. It's pretty much areas that you walk through, and there's scare actors and all the fun things, lights and designs and details. That's pretty much what you're looking at here. So we got 10 haunted houses, 5 scare zones, and a bunch of food booths that match the themes. And it's mapped out all across Universal Studios in the back lots. So like during the day, you won't really see anything involving this except for stuff that they have out in the scare zones that they have to like leave out. And then you won't see any of the haunted houses because they're kind of hidden. You pay for one night to get in, or you can pay for multiple. Your ticket has to be it has to be for the nighttime events, because if you have a daytime ticket for the parks, you will not be able to get into Halloween Horror Nights unless you have a separately paid for ticket. It is a whole event in itself that usually runs from 6:30 at night to 2 or 3 in the morning, somewhere around that. And these events don't take place every single day of the week. I think Monday and Tuesdays, they're days off. I could be wrong about that, but it's pretty much Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yes, I might have to check that. I might be a liar, but it's pretty much like select nights of the week. The regular parks should remain open a little bit later on the days that those nights are not taking up Halloween Horror Nights. Halloween Horror Nights is a huge event. Like, everybody's obsessed with it down here, and it's amazing. I'm talking like it's packed. I got to go to a very special event for my first time ever going to Halloween Horror Nights. I'm very spoiled now, and we're going to talk about that. In a typical day of Halloween Horror Nights, you can expect so many people packed up at the front gate, and you can just expect very, very long wait times. I saw the first night drop last night, and there was wait times of like 75 minutes, 90 minutes. It's like you're waiting for the Velocicoaster in Hagrid's for a haunted house. If you know what that's like, then you know exactly what I mean. Those are the 2 longest line wait times for anything during the day at the parks, which are those 2 popular rides. And waiting for Hagrid's is like waiting for the rain to pour in this drought. Useless and pathetic. I'm just kidding. If you know, you know. But pretty much, those wait times kind of suck. Let's be honest. So you're going to be waiting in a very long line wrapped around on all these beams that they have put up to block you off, these banisters and stuff. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of time to wait. And that's what you pay to do. But that's the fun experience of it. Everybody comes, they're dressed up to the T's. These people, even in the hot summer, August month, these people are dressed to the nines with their awesome Halloween pantyhose and t-shirts and dresses and long sleeve outfits that I've seen some people in, and jeans. I'm like, how are they doing it? Boots. So then I'm over here wearing biker shorts and a t-shirt and sandals. I kind of felt like the odd ones out in this scenario, which is wild to me, but everybody's so dressed up. So like it's such a fun event just to people watch at. and just to be there and experience everything that's going on. Even if you don't have time to go through each house, I would imagine that's what we're gonna do on our second time. Now,
Just want natural face.
Yeah, we got premium scare night passes, and we are in line for a quiet place. Ah!
so premium scream night, what is it? Well, it's not cheap, number one. It is not something that I would have paid for. But for this instance, this was my first official Halloween Horror Nights, and I was so excited to do it. And now I think I screwed myself. And let me tell you why. So, Premium Scream Night is an event that was pretty much, I think, a first time. It's a limited capacity, pretty much ticket sell. They were selling 4,000 of these and they did not sell out. So their goal was to have a limited capacity event for the first night, and to let everybody have enough time to go through all the houses and just experience something in a different way that was all inclusive, kind of like the Orlando Informer. They give you a free lanyard and this cool little card. Granted, I think a t-shirt would have sufficed. I like the lanyard and all, but like a Halloween Horror Nights t-shirt being for free, maybe like a special one that says Premium Scream or something would have been pretty cool. So basically this event is limited capacity, that's what you're paying for. And you're also paying for food included. So you get non-alcoholic beverages and food involved in your purchase of your ticket. So it runs from 6:30 until 2 in the morning, and it was really enough time to get through everything, and I loved it. 100% loved it, would do it again. Now I'm gonna talk about the price because it's not cheap. So me and Dylan were $350 per ticket, and with all the taxes and all those little fancy add-ons, you're looking at about $740 at total. Maybe it was $745. Something like that. You're looking at like $740. And so basically we spent the night at Aventura, as you saw in my last video, and I got a pretty good deal on the hotel. I am an annual pass holder, and let me say something about that in a minute. Aventura was a great hotel, and it was only $111 for the night, so I went ahead and picked it. I don't remember if I did my discount for that one as being a Florida resident or an annual pass holder, but either way, $111 for a hotel that nice was a win in my book. So I did pay for that. So overall, you're looking at about Jesus, it's a pretty expensive night. 100%, like I paid over $800. So granted, I made the purchase like 2 months ago, so I took care of everything, but let me see if I can detail if it was worth it or not. And it depends on you as a person and what you want to get out of the event. That's all I'm gonna say. Here's what I don't like about it. We'll start with that, right? We'll start with the bad stuff first. What's not included in the ticket is alcohol. I don't drink, so I don't really care. However, my pocket is Dylan's pocket. So with that being said, my husband doesn't drink a lot, but he does drink. He likes the festiveness of drinks, let's say. So when he saw The Quiet Place, he saw Raining Blood light bulb. The Raining Blood light bulb was on the menu, and it was not cheap for the little souvenir cup with the little blinky blink, right? So this guy cost about $18.86, I think was the total fee for this. This souvenir cup does not get free refills. It is literally just for The Quiet Place because they have red light bulbs and that just fits the theme. Very cute, very aesthetic, very demure. I'm just kidding, it wasn't demure, it was expensive. Dylan really liked the drink that was in here, so that's all I care about. But again, it's not like you get any kind of credential while you pay for the 700 and some bucks that you paid. You don't get a single alcoholic drink for free. But not only that, boom, we got 2 light up cups. Did you know it? This one I think cost, I'm not entirely sure how much this one costs, but this one comes with a light up cup. It's got buttons, it lights up, it does all the fun things. It's really cool. And it comes with Surreal and Sinister and Eye of Otis on the top, on the picture. This is a refillable drink, but we can take it back. So we do have free tickets
that came with our annual passes, so we can go back to HHN and he can probably bring this cup and do the refill, I hope. I have to look into that. Oh my God. So the alcohol version of everything, alcohol's expensive. That's just what it is, 100%. Again, I think the souvenir cup's probably the best way to do it if you were planning on drinking. The drinks are not cheap, so just keep that in mind. So yeah, I kind of wish that like there was some kind of package add-on or something with like a cheaper version for the alcohol.
Blind, Attack Sound, Armor, Firm 3.
Yeah, this is the thing that killed that kid. Oh, hi. Oh, you got the drink ticket for your light bulb. So we just did the first one that we've ever done together at Halloween Horror Nights. Forever. The Quiet Place. Now we're on our way to Insidious.
Which is supposed to be the scariest one here.
That's what we heard. So.
Supposedly.
Yeah, that's what we heard. Quiet Place was very detailed. I didn't watch the second movie or the third movie, but the first movie pretty much ran that whole place, so it was very accurate. Okay, so food. In the videos, you're gonna see me and Dylan eat a Stay Puft. You're gonna see us eat the Quiet Place's potatoes, beans, and cornbread, which is like the quietly baked beans. Got the pizza fries. We're over here near the torture fair. Lots going on. But we got the Ghostbusters. We even got...
It's so loud.
It is so loud. They got the custodians like they're bloody. I got the mashed potatoes, beans, and cornbread. Pretty good food.
Oh yeah, pretty good.
Yep. Now we have the pizza fries with pepperoni and sausage and cheese. And this will be my first time trying them. Pizza fries.
Hold on, do it again. Try now.
Pizza fries. Steaming hot. They
This shit was lava.
it literally came out lava. It was steaming. My hands burned before I put it on the table.
Oh, we got to do it.
Pizza fries. Halloween Horror Nights traditional food, so I've been told. These are really good. They came out really freaking hot. I was burning my hand on it when they gave it to me. Sat it down at the table. Steam was just coming off. I'm sweating right now. That's fine, but these are really good. They're better than the ones at Green Eggs and Ham, the Tots. These are way better than that one.
They were pretty good.
Yeah. Good stuff. Look at this. This is the turkey leg. Turkey wing barbecue at the Goblin Fest. Okay, so I'm eating this turkey leg. The booth's right over there. It's barbecue. It's got a little bit of a kick to it. It's a lot of bone, so it's not as much as I thought it was gonna be. And you can tell my hair is so frizzy. Oh my God. It's not the best I've ever had. It's okay. It's okay. It's just okay. I'm glad I didn't have to pay for it. Okay, so I just threw it away.
You just threw up?
I threw away the chicken wing or the turkey wing. It was
Not good.
and it was all right.
It was bland.
So far, the best thing I had was the potatoes at the Quiet Place. We were talking the cons of Premium Scream Night. This is just me being a little salty, but I just need to add it out there because it kind of pissed me off, if I'm being completely honest. When Premium Scream Night was advertised back in June, I bought the tickets because I was scared it was going to sell out. However, the people that promoted it, they had mentioned that annual pass holders would get a discount of $25 off of each ticket. So I did not get that discount, and I am an annual Premier pass holder. So that kind of bothers me because at the time I I clicked out of ordering these passes like 3 times because I was trying to get my discount on them, and I felt weird paying full price for something that you were told was going to be cheaper, right? I was scared about the items selling out, so I did go forward with the purchase. The other day I got online and I saw Universal actually freaking promote it, that there was a pass holder discount of $25 per ticket. And so I clicked on it, and it was real. You could scan your pass holder's card to get the discount, and I did not get that chance. I don't know where the miscommunication came from. I don't know why the website didn't have it up, unless they were just desperate. I don't know, because I heard that it was a discount at the beginning, so I did not get it. I didn't physically see it on the website until like a week or 2 ago, when they were probably trying to sell the rest of the tickets out. I did not like that. I called customer service and asked them about it, and they were like, it's non-refundable, and we can't really give you anything to like clear it up. That's besides the point. I'm a little salty. I feel like Universal owed me $50. Anybody from Universal ever watches this video, maybe have the discounts at the beginning of the release of the tickets, because I paid $50 extra when I am a pass holder. Granted, I know not everybody's a pass holder, not everybody gets that discount benefit, but when you put as much money into the parks as you are, kind of like every time we go, you're making a sale that you weren't planning on making that day kind of thing. You just, you know, it's whatever. It's fine. That's just me. Whatever. If anybody else experienced that, I understand. If you thought you were getting a discount and you went ahead and paid for the ticket and you didn't get your discount, and then like weeks later they were like, oh yeah, annual pass holders get discounts. I'm right there in the same boat as you. I don't like it, but it happened, and it was kind of handled poorly on my thought process, but you know what? Also, I'm just putting this out here because I personally did it. You know, maybe it's on me. I went to the parks earlier that day before we went to the hotel, and I did pay for a drink refill. I bought the new cup because I wanted the Halloween Horror Nights cup, which I have. Not a lot of cups, can you tell? So I do have the Halloween Horror Nights cup right here, and this is the refillable cup right there with the chip. I bought him the day that we went to the park a little bit early before Halloween Horror Nights. I paid for this cup, which in the bottom of the cup, you know, is the refill. I'm not salty about it, but I'm just giving you a heads up. If you pay for the all-day refill and then you have an event where all drinks are free, you already paid for the drinks. I already paid for the drink. Okay, that's what it is. Yes, I did buy a brand new cup, but if I brought my own personal cup for earlier in the day to have soda or water or whatever at the parks, I would have paid for my refill, and then that refill would have been all the way up until so far in the morning for City Walk and stuff. So I paid for my refill with my new cup purchase, and then I got free drinks into the night. If you go to the park solely for that event and did not go during the day, then you're safe from that. But that is something I firsthand experienced, and that was on me. It's fine. I needed a drink during the day, so that's what I did. But that's something also to just think about. If you pay for a drink during the day and you go to an event where the night drinks are free, you kind of already paid for the drinks, because even if they didn't have the cups with the chip, because like they can turn that off. They can deactivate the chip reader so that everybody can get their cups, like one of those Coca-Cola paper cups, to work on that machine. They turned that off for the event because everybody had free drinks included. My chip was still active because I paid for it. That's on me. It's just a thought. It's just a thought. I'm a little bit negative. I'm also a lot of bit positive, but I have to be honest when I film things like this, because there's truth to both sides. And, you know, a lot of it might be my own fault. That's fine. We win some, we lose some based off ignorance, right? So the other thing was the food. The food was adjusted for 4,000 people, I guess. I don't know how they handled that. But each vendor had, you know, like a dessert at each spot pretty much. I didn't get to try as much food as I wanted because we kind of did feel like we needed to hit everything twice because we could. And so we didn't really take a lot of downtime. We were so hyped up and excited that I guess we just wasn't hungry. And I kept reminding myself, like, we already paid for this food, like we do need to eat something. And so we did. But then when we got around to like actually getting to the point of being hungry, everybody wiped out the food. Like, we were walking up to food vendors and they're like, we're already out of this and this and this. I heard that every vendor was already out of dessert, and like the desserts just got gone. They just got gone. I guess it was on me again because I didn't hit up the food quick enough, maybe. There was the Triplets of Terror dessert sampler that I was really looking forward to. And then when we got to the vendor, they even had like these cute burgers. I went to go get one and the sampler, and I was just, gonna call that my last eat of the night because I think it was probably around 12:30 at night or something like that. And I went to the vendor and they're like, oh, we're out. And that just hurt my heart, because I really wanted to try that. And the line for when we had walked by earlier was just really long. I won't say really long because I know what it looks like on a normal day at Universal. So it wasn't nothing compared to that, but it was just like when you're on a time clock and you just want to enjoy everything you can, the last thing you want to do is like wait in line for food. And maybe I should have, but I was hoping that like when we walked by, it was like pretty much empty, and it was. And then the lady was like, oh, we're out of this. And I don't think they had a limit of how much food you could eat because it was all you can eat. So who's to say that some person didn't go up there and get dessert like 2 or 3 times, right? I'm not saying that someone took full advantage of that, but I'm wondering if anybody really was. There was a lot of YouTubers there and a lot of people trying a lot of different foods. So I'm just wondering if like some people got something twice. I don't know. Those were the things that bothered me. Yeah. Let's move on to some positivity for once in my life, right? The place was awesome. This was my first time seeing it at that time of night, just experiencing the colors and the sounds, and some of the sounds are scary. But like the effort that Universal puts into their designs are just unmatched. I mean, the tribute store alone should speak for that. Universal is amazing in their details. So let's talk a little bit about the houses. So for Premium Scream Night, they were letting in groups going kind of by themselves. So like 2 people were in front of us, that was like a couple, and they went in, and then we stood there, and then we went in like 2 minutes after them to give us like space. So they were doing staggering groups going in, which was nice. So me and Dylan got to walk through all of them together. Sometimes we got like in mass groups. The first time it was a little bit more crowded. That was awesome. And we got to go through each house twice. The only one that we did not go through again was Major Sweets Candy Factory. I thought it was fitting that it was in the Fast and Furious building, if I'm being honest. Had a really great time. I think it's definitely worth the pay to not have to wait as long. I think that's where it is. So you have low wait times. Like, I don't think we waited more than like 20 minutes because when we first got there, I think everybody lined up for a Quiet Place and it was like 20 minutes into it. That was the longest wait we had. Everything else we got to go through twice. It was amazing. It was probably one of the most like iconic memories that I'm gonna have of Universal, but just experiencing that for the first time and having like the lowest crowd I've ever seen. So that was a win in my book.